While it hadn't been done in nearly 2 decades, Revenue Tax Director John Camacho says he believes the recent revaluation of real property on Guam has overall been positive.
There is success because the outcome of this revaluation is the additional revenue that we'll be getting out of this revaluation.
In fact, Camacho says the department's assessment pegs about $32 million in revenue from the new property values, a nearly $10 million increase from previous years. Nearly 800 people, however, don't necessarily agree, as they have since filed appeals with DRT. These appeals were formally presented to the Board of Equalization for the first time during a meeting earlier this month.
I believe that they'll be entertaining those appeals in the near future, and from my understanding, the board will be meeting sometimes in August to basically continue looking at those appeals.
He does add that about 50 appeals have been resolved so far. As for others who might want to contest the updated values, legislation was recently passed by lawmakers to reopen the period for appeals.
If they feel that the revaluation values have not met their satisfaction, and they feel that the values may be a lot lesser or even more, some of them, they have that additional time to come in up to December 31st this year.
Camacho says he supports the measure and hopes Governor Eddie Calvo will sign it into law. In the meantime, the department is addressing the over 13,000 names of individuals and businesses who were recently published on the Real Property Tax Delinquent List for 2014. He does, however, note some complaints have come in from property owners who did make payments, but names were still listed.
Some of the issues involve tax years, and basically we're working with our vendor, and also even with the banks, because a chunk of these real properties are paid by the banks. So some of them are basically involve tax years, and some of them may involve also entering a certain number wrong.
The total delinquent taxes is estimated at $5.5 million, the highest of which is for $425,000 listed for Guam Hotel Acura. Since the list came out, Camacho says about $313,000 has been paid by property owners. As for those who have yet to make a payment, they have until July 6th or risk the property being sold to the government of Guam. You can view the complete real property delinquent list on GuamTax.com. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintanilla.